It is my deepest joy to share with you the release of my new album, my first album, Freedom is My Holy Name. This album really comes from the depths of my own authentic journey of walking with faith, learning trust, meeting the 1,000 emotions that come with this human experience. And these songs really teach me that love is the deeper thread of this human experience. Each one of these songs, it's a medicine in its own way. And some of these songs I've been carrying for well over a decade. Some of them are kind of new in the past few years. But they're sort of birthed from this place of being really present with sort of the devotion of human experience. But for me, my path is learning to see, learning to experience all of this as divine. And it seems that music and song is a way that I bring it into a devotional space, that I bring my life experience, I meet it with reverence and respect to really honor that this too is home. This too is sacred. One of my earliest songs is Pursue Home. The lyrics are, pursue home ceaselessly, be where you are relentlessly. Home is where you are, because that's where you happen to be. This is your resting place for eternity. Pursue home guiltlessly, be what you are, forever free. Some of those lyrics I actually received in a dream, in 2 different dreams. And this notion of pursuing home, I've come to find, like, what does that mean? I didn't think of those words myself in my own conscious mind. Pursue home, that means to be actively orienting myself towards home, right? It's like an active inquiry, like, where is home? What is home? Pursuing it, like really moving towards it. And for me, I've learned that this experience of pursuing home is one of toiling and deeply engaging with my human experience. And song has been a way through that. Song has simply been a way for me to access the teaching of life and to taste it and to be able to integrate it and know it more fully in my bones. One of the deepest stretches in moving forward with my music has been just facing my own doubt. It's deep, the journey that anyone who's creating art goes through. I've tasted it before, but not on this level. And I feel that there are lessons that I've learned along this path that I had not yet even fully integrated, that have yet to even be fully realized, because the nature of these lessons are so deep, so permeating to some deep self-concepts that I've been carrying for a long time. But I think one lesson that I can share right now, one understanding, is that in each moment I have what I need, and to connect with a certain agency of choice in creating my album. Throughout the journey, there's been this choice that I've had to make between settling for what things are or completely redoing it and starting over again, or working with it, editing what I have. And oftentimes those choices have been a really challenging head trip for me, because to start over would be a lot more money, a big process, and it's a commitment to work with what I got. You have to really believe that you can work with what you got. And the only answer that I've ever been able to find to navigate those choices is coming back into a sense of confidence in my creative power, my creative gift. Without that, then I feel that I'm just guessing at it. And that was the hardest part of this journey, creating something but not being fully embodied in the creation. Just kind of going forward, doing it, or spending another hour working on a guitar track or redoing the same track a zillion times. That's happened a lot. And I've usually needed to end those phases with just stopping and humbling myself, taking a step back, sometimes needing to leave the studio, sometimes because of scheduling, not being able to return another 2 or 3 or 4 weeks later. So it took a lot longer than I expected. And there's a lot more turmoil than I expected, and a lot more medicine than I expected in this whole process. None of this was what I thought it would be. And the production, the results of what I created here, it's far more beautiful than anything that I anticipated. It's because ultimately I learned that I don't have to settle, and I don't have to rush, and I don't have to be a perfectionist either. But I can reconnect as much as I need to my intention, to my devotion. And luckily, all of my songs are my teachings. Each song that is on this album, in a way, is a reminder for me, and it was sort of humorous at times when I would find myself kind of stuck on certain songs and at different impasses. And the song might be about there's no such thing as a mistake that can't be fixed, and I'm singing it. And to catch myself, am I believing it while I'm singing it? I don't think the medicine of this song, any of these songs, is just the song itself, but it's the way I've allowed myself to embody it and to reconnect with it as much as I needed to. So check out my album. I'm so excited to share it with you. And more later. There's a lot more for me to share, and I don't know entirely where all this is unfolding, but my devotion is to do everything that I can to make music front and center in my life, and to share it as much as I can, because I think my music and my teaching are one and the same, and it's almost like it completes the picture.
Everything I feel in every moment is divine. Oh, 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 this present moment. Da-doom, da-doom. This this present moment. Da-doom, da-doom. And in the sanctuary of this moment, I am safe and held. In the sanctuary of this body, I am home. In the sanctuary of this moment, I am safe and held. In the sanctuary of this body, I am home. Oh, 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 this present moment. Da-doom, da-doom. This this present moment. Da-doom, da-doom. Oh, 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 this present moment. Da-doom, da-doom. This this present moment. Da-doom, da-doom. Open to the notion that emotion is devotion. Everything I feel in every moment is divine. I'm open to the notion that emotion is devotion. Everything I feel in every moment is divine. Oh, 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 this present moment. Da-doom, da-doom. This moment. I am safe and held. In the sanctuary of this body I am home. In the sanctuary of this moment I am safe and held. In the sanctuary of this body I